Well, good morning, everybody. Hope you're having an amazing and blessed day, whatever time of day it is for you, wherever you are at, whenever you are at watching this. We are continuing. If you noticed, I got a little change of venue here. Uh, it's kind of crazy in the house now, Don. My wife had some surgery, so she's been home, and so finding a quiet place has been a challenge. So I am now trying the camper and giving that a try and see if we can't have a little bit of peace and quiet for a minute. So we are continuing Galatians 4:18 through 31. And I'm going to split this. It isn't in the Message Bible. It's one big long verse, but I'm going to split it into 2 days. So it's kind of like 18 through 24 or something like that. But anyways, I'm going to split it into 2 days because it's pretty long. And we are going to, let's just get into it. Verses 18 through 20. It is a good thing to be passionate in doing good, but not just when I am in your presence. So Paul's talking to the Galatians. Can't you continue the same concern for both my personal and my message when I am away from you that you had when I was with you? Do you know how I feel right now? I will feel until Christ's life becomes visible in your lives. Like a mother in the pain of childbirth. Oh, I keep wishing that I was with you. See, here's the thing. Every teacher, every believer, the goal is to have our life Christ's life become visible in our lives. That is the point. That is the goal, to have Christ's lives become visible in our lives. And as a teacher or a pastor, that's what you want to have come to pass all the time. And it's like giving birth. It's a constant pain and struggle to get people to change their lives in the way that brings Christ's life visible, if that makes sense. So then I wouldn't be reduced to this blunt letter writing language out of sheer frustration. Here we are on 21 through 31. Tell me now, you who have become so enamored with the law, have you paid close attention to the law? See, that's the thing. People always want to follow a law because they just want steps. Give me the steps. Give me what I have to do, what I don't have to do. And that's all I care about. Well, you can't pick and choose. You need the whole law, not just bits and pieces that you like. You have to take the whole law. And people forget that and they miss that. So, and that's a big deal because you can't sit there and say you're righteous and you're holy when you're only following parts of the law that you like and then judge others based on that. And that's what everybody does. But we like the law because then I don't have to have a relationship with God. I don't have to give my heart to God. I can just attempt to do these exercises. And I don't actually have to get close and have an emotional connection to God. So anyway, Abraham, remember, had two sons, one by the slave woman and one by the free woman. The son of the slave woman was born by human plotting, our ability, Abraham's ability to make things happen. The son of the free woman was born by God's promise, trusting and believing in God, right? That's how he was born. This illustrates the very thing we are dealing with now. The two births represent two ways of being in relationship with God. One is from Mount Sinai in Arabia. It corresponds with what is now going on in Jerusalem, a slave life. Now, Paul said that. I did not. Just want to point that out. Producing slaves as offspring. This is the way of Hagar. In contrast to that, there is an invisible Jerusalem, a free Jerusalem, and she is our mother. This is the way of Sarah. Okay, I could keep going on, but I have 5 seconds left. So here's the deal. The law is about what we do. Faith is about what God does. And so that's your action step. What are you trusting in? Your ability or God's ability? Remember, we still need to walk in righteousness. We want to be righteous. We want to have a life that represents and shows Christ, is visible to Christ. But we do that by connecting and walking with God, not in our ability. It is His ability, His grace that works in us to make that happen. So I hope that blesses you today. I hope that's good. I'm realizing now that I'm kind of blending into the background. Sorry about that, but hope that gets through to you.